Hello guys, welcome to my new video. Our today's question is find the most frequency vowel and consonant. So you are given a string consists of lowercase English letters from A to Z, and you have to find the maximum frequency of vowels and maximum frequency of consonants. Okay, so vowel is maximum frequency of vowel is the vowel which appears most of the time in the string, and for same for the consonant. Okay, and this is like note, if you like, if vowel is doesn't appear, so you can consider if maximum frequency as 0. Similar for like vice versa for consonants. Okay, so let's understand the question. So before that, if you are new to the channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button because we are very close to 100 subscribers. Okay, so let's see, our string is something like yes a. Okay, so we just simply need to count the frequency of every character. Okay, so what we can do, we can create a map or in Python dictionary. Okay, what we can like character and integer, we can create a map of character and integer. Okay, so characters are from A, B, C, D to Z, and their count, initially their count is 0. Okay, we can simply traverse on string and update their count. Okay, we can simply update their count. Okay, but we already know the characters are from A to Z. Okay, so characters are fixed. So what, instead of creating map dictionary, what we can do, we can simply create an array of 26 size. Okay, array of 26 size, like this is the array of 26 size. This is Z. Okay, for this is Z. Okay, this is like 25 index, 0 1 2 3 4 5. A denotes, like 0 denotes A, 1 denotes B, 2 denotes C, and similarly 25 denotes Z. Okay, like when we are traversing on string, when we get S, or let's see, like first character is A. Okay, when we get A, how we can associate with 0th character? Very simple guy. If we get A, we want like 0 index. Okay, if we get B, we want to access first index, so that we can increase its count. Okay, if we get C, we want to access second index. How we can do? Okay, so when we get A, we want 0. Okay, so we can simply minus A, like this is like, okay, this is like when we are uh, traversing on string, we every time we get character. Okay, so we can simply do character minus A. What this do, like ask, it compares the ASCII values, like character ASCII values. Let's see, character is A, so A minus A gives us 0. Okay, and we want exactly that. Okay, we want exactly that. Let's see for B. Okay, so B, when we get B, so B minus A, B minus A, ASCII value is B, ASCII value of B is 98 and ASCII value of A is 97, so it gives us 1. Similarly for C, 99 minus 97 is 2. So it just, we just need to, when we are traversing on string, we can simply do character minus A. Okay, so we get the index, and this is like nothing but index. Okay, index. And what we can do, this array we can name as frequency array. Okay, so we can do like frequency of index plus plus. Okay, so we just have to increase its frequency by 1, so we, by writing plus plus, we can do that. Okay, after that, when we are traversing on the string and like now we have like our frequency array, and we know like which character has how many frequency. Okay, now what we can do, we want like two elements. Okay, like what is vowel maximum frequency, we can initialize 0, and consonant maximum frequency, we can initialize it with 0. Okay, after that, what we can do, very simple, we have like two. Okay, so we can simply traverse on our frequency array. Okay, this is our frequency array. So now if when we are on like our loop, how our loop runs from I equal to 0 to 25. Okay, 0 denotes A, 25 denotes Z. Okay, so when we are on I is equal to 0, so 0 means A, so how we can get the character from our integer? What we can do, I plus A, and we can simply convert this into character. Okay, this is like character explicit type conversion. Okay, by doing that, we can get our character. And this, how this works, guys? At the time of a to 0 conversion, we are simply doing minus a. Okay, at that, now we are adding 0, like we are adding a. Why we are doing that? Okay, so let's see, I is equal to 0, so 0 plus a value, ASCII value is 97. Okay, so 97, when we convert it into the character, it gives us a. Okay, let's see, our character value is okay, our I value is 1, so 1 plus 97 is 98, and 98 character, if we convert this 98 into the character, it gives us b. Okay, so you understand why we are doing that? By doing that, we get the character. Okay, now we have to simply check if this character, like this character, is equal to it, if it is vowel or not. Okay, how we can simply do, how we can check if it is equal to a, the, or like character is equal to b, for similarly to, I'm sorry, a, e, I, o, u. Okay, we can simply check if it is a vowel or not. Okay, so if it is a vowel, we can simply update our vowel maximum count. Okay, so vowel maximum frequency. Okay, let's see if it is frequency. It was nothing but maximum of vowel maximum frequency and frequency of I. Similarly, for our consonant maximum frequency is equal to maximum of consonant maximum frequency and frequency of I. Okay, so if you are not understanding this concept, you can just remember it, if it is like very basic for string. Okay, and after calculating everything, what we can do at the end, we can simply return the vowel maximum frequency plus consonant maximum frequency. Okay, so now let's code the solution. Very simple question for today. Okay, so I already coded because question is very simple. Okay, so we are just creating the frequency array of 26 size, where that denotes 0 as a, 1 as b, similarly for 25 as z. Okay, so we are just traversing on string, and we are what is our index in? Okay, let's take index idx. Index is nothing but character minus a. Okay, this is our index, and we are just accessing that index, and at that index we are just increasing our frequency count. Okay, after that we are initializing our vowel maximum frequency and consonant maximum frequency. Again we are traversing on our frequency array, and how we can get character, we just have to simply I plus a, so it will convert it into the his original ASCII value, and by doing type conversion we get the character. Okay, and like this function a, e, I, this function is like exactly similar to this. Okay, it just check if it is a vowel or not. Let me explain you what this function do. This is like string of only vowels, index of characters. It gives us an index. If character is a, that means it gives us 0. Okay, if it is gives 0, like any value between 0 to 4, that means it is a vowel. If it doesn't gives -1, it like, if the character value is b, it gives us -1 because b is not appears in it. Okay, if it does not gives us -1, that means it is vowel. So at that time we are updating our vowel maximum frequency, and if it is not vowels, then we are updating our consonant maximum frequency. Okay, and then we are just returning vowel maximum frequency plus consonant maximum frequency. Okay, let's try to run it. Yeah, it is running. Let's try to submit it. Okay, if you are new to the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you have any doubt, make sure to comment. Thank you so much for watching.